Problem 8, it gives us a Poisson process, and it asks us to find out the expectation of x of t. So for this problem, the expectation of x of t equals to t times expectation of x, and we have the probability of Poisson distribution, which is this one, and we need to find out the expectation of e of x, ex. For the so we need to sum the distribution of Poisson, and we move the e power of minus lambda to the right part of the equation, and we do the variation on both sides, and we can get this this equation, and we take the lambda into this part, and finally we can get this equation, which is the expectation of x. So the expectation of x is lambda, and for the variance square, the sigma square is the expectation of x minus eta square, and it equals to the expectation of x square minus eta square, which is expectation of x squared minus lambda square. And we need to find out the expectation of x squared, and we use the similar approach. We first take the variation on both sides, and we can get this form, and also we use the transformation like the previous method, and we can get the result is 1 plus 1 plus lambda times lambda. So the theta square is 1 plus lambda times lambda minus lambda square, which is lambda. So the expectation of x of t is lambda t. And for problem B, for problem B, we are asked to find out the R of T1 and T2. So the value of R of T1 and T2 equals to the expectation of x of T1 times x of T2, and actually we can there are two cases. So the first case is that if T2 greater or equals than T1, and the result is e of expectation of x of T1 times x of T2 minus x of T1 plus x of T1, and because these two are independent, so we can use the we can separate it. So it's x of T1 times the expectation of x of T2 minus x of T1, and plus the expectation of x squared of T1, and the result is lambda times T1 plus lambda T1 times T2. And the second case is that if T1 is greater or equal than T2, and so with the similar approach, we can get that it is lambda times t2 plus lambda t1 t2, and so for these two situations, we can get that we can combine it together, which is lambda times the minimum value of t1 and t2 plus lambda times t1 times t2.